Welcome to Chemical Equilibrium Subjective Problems for IIT JEE NEET Examinations, Part 3 from 45 to 60 questions by YRK. Let us see the first question. An equilibrium mixture is at 300 Kelvin which contains N2O4 and NO2 at 0.28 and 1.1 atmosphere pressure respectively. If the volume of the container is doubled, then calculate the new equilibrium pressure of the two gases. So here they are giving equilibrium mixture contains the partial pressures of N2O4 and NO2 they are given at 300 Kelvin. So we can use these two to find the volume of container, to find the new equilibrium pressure of the two gases using this volume condition. Volume is doubled. So what will happen usually when volume doubles, equilibrium reduces to half of the initial one. Example, if you see the given pressures, total pressure here from the given one is sum of the partial pressures of the gases, that is partial pressure of NO2 plus partial pressure of N2O4, that will be 1.38 atmosphere is coming. Okay, and this 1.38 atmosphere will become 1.38 by 2 once the volume is doubled. Okay, before that they have an information from this two partial pressures is Kp we can calculate from the given expression, that is nothing but nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide dissociates into nitrogen dioxide. In that equation, partial pressure of NO2 square by partial pressure of N2O4 is the Kp value. So that can be written as 1.1 whole square by partial pressure of NO2 is 1.1, partial pressure of N2O4 is 0.28. Its value 1.1 whole square is 1.21 divided by 0.28. Also you can write it is 121 by 28. Now what is the new pressure? Total pressure is nothing but total new pressure is 1.38 by 2 we can say, as volume is doubled. So it will be 0.69 atmospheres will come. And not only that one, you would like to tell about something about partial pressure of nitrogen dioxide, that will be the total pressure 0.69 minus P. When you assume the new pressure of this N2O4 is P, or you can write P N2O4 which is new one. In such a case, these values can be substituted in the Kp expression, that is Kp expression value we have 121 by 28 which is equals to 0.69 minus partial pressure of N2O4 by P. 0.69 minus P whole square will come, and 0.69 minus P whole square, if you expand it, and it will be cross multiply it, will get 121 is equals to 0.69 whole square. I'll write the 0.69 whole square, that is 0.4761, and this is P square minus 2AB. For 2AB formula is 1.38 P will be multiplied with 28. Once you just arrange it properly, then it will become 28 P square minus 159.64 P plus 13.33 is equal to 0 Vulcan as a quadratic equation. In this, if you use this minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a expression, you will get 314.53 by 56, that is equal to 56. On addition, you will get this value. On addition, you will get this value, and the other value is 4.75 by 56. That will be 0.085 will come. That is on subtraction you will get. On subtraction you will get. So this was 0.085, we can accept it. Why? Because the value is under the limits, and we can write the partial pressure of N2O4, new partial pressure of N2O4 will be 0.085, and that of partial pressure of new partial pressure of NO2 will be 0.69 minus 0.085. That one you will get 0.605. 0.605 atmospheres is the answer. So the new equilibrium pressure of nitrogen dioxide is 0.605, and that of dinitrogen tetroxide is 0.085 atmospheres respectively. So these are the values for this question. So first we have taken the values given and we found the total pressure. Using that one we found the Kp value, and using Kp value we have equated that Kp value to that of new pressures, and after that we have solved what is the P. P is nothing but partial pressure of N2O4, and that partial pressure of N2O4, once we got 0.085, got the new partial pressure of nitrogen dioxide at equilibrium, that is 0.69 minus 0.085, finally got 0.605. This is the right answer for this one. Next question. The value of Kp at 40 degrees Celsius, 46 degrees Celsius for N2O4 gives us to 2NO2 is 0.66. 0.66 atmospheres. Compute the percent dissociation of N2O4 at 46 degrees Celsius and a total pressure of 380 torr. And what are the partial pressures of nitrogen dioxide and dinitrogen tetroxide at equilibrium? So in this, they given one value 0.66 atmospheres is the Kp value of the given expression. You know, the given equation is N2O4, which is giving nitrogen dioxide with the, according to this equation, and in this the total pressure they given is 380 torr. That can be converted into atmospheres by dividing it with 760. That will become equal to 0.5 atmospheres. And at that time, if you find the Kp value, Kp will become equals to the partial pressure of NO2 whole square by partial pressure of N2O4. Now in this juncture, what we will do is, we will assume, and we will consider some of the symbols here. That is partial pressure of nitrogen dioxide is P. Okay, partial total pressure, you don't know, the total pressure is 0.5. So partial pressure of nitrogen dioxide, if you take P, then partial pressure of dinitrogen tetroxide will become 0.5 minus P. Therefore, what is Kp value? Kp value is equals to P square by 0.5 minus P will come, and that Kp value already we have, that is 0.66 given in the problem. If you cross multiply that one, then you will get P square is equals to 0.33 minus 0.66 P will come. That will be rearranged, then we will get P square plus 0.66 p minus 0.33, that is equals to 0. So for this, if you use the quadratic expression, if you solving, after solving, you will get that p value which is equals to 0.33 atmospheres. What is that? P is partial pressure of nitrogen dioxide. Therefore, what is partial pressure of dinitrogen tetroxide is 0.5 minus 0.33. You will get 0.17 atmospheres. So these are the partial pressure of nitrogen dioxide and nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide. And the second question they asked is compute the percent dissociation of nitrogen dioxide, dinitrogen dioxide, 46 degrees Celsius, and all these things they asked. So for this, we have a solution that we know for this type of questions, the N2O4 inequilibrate the 2NO2 equation, including dissociation and all these things, whatever that 1 minus x is equals to 2x expression, if use, Kp will become equals to 2x square by 1 minus x square. 2x square by 1 minus x square is the Kp answer. And that Kp already given to us is, if it is equated to this one, it will become that not 2x square, it's 4x square by 1 minus x square. It will become equals to, so 4x square by 1 minus x square. Upon cross multiplication, you will get 0.66 is equals to 4.66 x square, and finally x square will become equals to yeah, into p will come for this. So into p will come. So the p they are given is 0.66. P we got is 0.5, right? 0.5 we got. So then that will become equals to 0.66 is equals to 2.66 only. 2.66. Then x square will become equals to 0.66 by 2.66. That answer is 0.248 will come. If you take the root of this one, you will get 0.498 x value. That means percent dissociation of N2O4 is equals to 0.498 into 100. That will become equals to 49.8%. That is the answer for this question. So in this, first we have taken the equation, and using the equation we have found the partial pressures of nitrogen dioxide and dinitrogen tetroxide. After taking the same equation, nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide decomposition equation, from that we found Kp value, that Kp value and P value substituted to find the x. The x is nothing but dissociation, degree of dissociation, percent dissociation. That value got 49.8. This is the answer for this question. Next question. The vapor density of N2O4 at a certain temperature is 30. And calculate the percentage dissociation of N2O4 at this temperature. Okay. Here we have to take down the vapor pressure, vapor density and molecular weight relation is vapor density is molecular weight by 2. In such a case, if you take the gram molecular weight of N2O4 in general, exactly from the calculations it is 92. That means its vapor density will become equals to 46. And for the equation of nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide, gives 2NO2. The number of moles obtained after dissociation is 2 mole obtained dissociation. So we have to take number of moles is 2 for the nitrogen dioxide. And if you take the degree of dissociation, if you take the degree of dissociation is equals to alpha, we are saying that is, then we have a relation between the alpha, this vapor density, and density before the dissociation of dissociation, that is alpha is equals to capital D minus small d by d into n minus 1. In this, what is capital D is nothing but exact vapor density, that is 46, minus vapor density that is given in the question, that is 30, divided by 30 into number of moles 2 minus 1. We do the simplification, we'll get 16 by 30, that is 0.533 that you will get. Therefore, what is the percentage of dissociation? What is the percentage of dissociation? That is equal to 0.533 into 100. That means it will be 53.3. 53.3. That is the next question. The equilibrium constant for N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2 at 27 degrees Celsius. 1 atmosphere pressure is 0.17. So they have given the equilibrium constant value. What is the extent of dissociation in a 69 gram sample of nitrogen dioxide, dinitrogen dioxide, tetroxide confined in a 20 liters vessel at 27 degrees Celsius? We have one thing that they are given the mass of nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide is 69. So 69 by its molar mass is 92. 69 by 92 will be 0.75 moles. This is the actual number of moles of N2O4 given in the question. If we consider alpha the degree of dissociation, then from the given equation, that is N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2, the nitrogen dioxide, dinitrogen dioxide is the initial number of moles is 0.7 is there initially, and that is became 0.7 alpha, 0.75 alpha plus 2 into 0.75 alpha. That is became 0.7 alpha, 0.7 minus 0.7 alpha. The other one is 2 into 0.75 into alpha. So here what happens, 1.50 alpha is the moles of NO2, and 0.75 into 1 minus alpha is the moles of N2O4. And finally, we can say one thing that the 0.75 into 1 minus alpha, whatever is there, that is the number of moles at equilibrium. 1.50 alpha is the number of moles at equilibrium of nitrogen dioxide. So if you take the pressure, temperature, all the conditions using that one, we can find the partial pressure of N2O4 using PV equal to nRT. In that, number of moles of this N2O4 is 0.75 into 1 minus alpha, R value 0.082, and that to temperature given in the question is 27 degrees means 300 Kelvin, divided by volume 20 liters given in the question. So if you substitute this one, the pressure of N2O4 will become equals to 0.92 into 1 minus alpha atmospheres you will get. Okay, Similarly, if you find pressure of N2O4 using the same model, then number of moles of NO2 is 1.5 alpha into 0.082 into 300 Kelvin divided by 20. So it will become equals to 1.84 atmospheres. 1.84 into alpha. Alpha will come alpha atmospheres. So we got the partial pressures of NO2 and N2O4. The question is, what is the extent of dissociation? That can be calculated using the Kp expression. So what is the Kp expression from the given equation is partial pressure of NO2 whole square divided by partial pressure of N2O4. Now Kp value given in the question is 0.17. We can substitute that one in this, and partial pressure of NO2 is 1.84 alpha whole square divided by N2O4 is 0.92 into 1 minus alpha. Upon cross multiplication and squaring that 1.84 alpha, I will give the equation that is 3.38 alpha square plus 0.16 alpha minus 0.16 is equal to 0. This one, if you solve it, after solving using a quadratic expression, alpha you will get the value 0.197 value. That is upon subtraction. Okay, therefore what is the percentage of dissociation? Percentage of dissociation is equals to 0.197 into 100. It will become equals to 19.7 percentage. 19.7 percentage is the answer for this question. Next question. Question number 50. 20% of nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide molecules are dissociated in a sample of gas at 27 degrees Celsius and 760 torr. Calculate the density of equilibrium mixture. So here we have to consider a few things. That is nothing but alpha given the question is 20%. Okay, and that is nothing but 0.2 only. And if you consider the N2O4 equation, dissociation equation, 1 minus alpha, 2 alpha is the discussion here. If alpha is degree of dissociation, then 1 minus alpha is 0.2, 2 alpha is 2 into 0.2. So 1 minus alpha is 0.8, 2 alpha is 0.4. And what is the total number of moles? Total moles will become equals to N is equals to 1.2. And that you can substitute in the periodic NRT formula to find the volume of the expression. So what is the volume? That is nothing but V is equals to nRT by P, and we have number of moles 1.2, R value 0.082, and 760 torr will become 1 atmosphere only. That is that we can use as a pressure, and temperature given in the question is 27 degrees is 300 divided by 1 atmospheres. So this value upon simplification we got 29.52 liters. 29.52 liters. And it can also be written as 29.52 into 10 cube ml also. There is no problem in this. After that we know what is density. Density is equals to mass by volume. And when we have the moles concept, gram molecular weight of N2O4, whatever is there, that one you can take in the mixer. They are not giving any information about the moles. So 20% of the molecule are dissociated only, they told. So 100% is 92 grams only. So gram molecular weight of N2O4 is 92 grams. That will take as the 92 grams per mole, means 1 mole will take, that is 92, divided by the volume is 29.52 into 10 cube, that is grams per cc, grams per ml, grams per ml. So this is, upon simplification, you will get 3.12 into 10 power minus 3 grams per ml. This is the right answer for the question. Or else you can multiply this one with 1000, you will get 3.12 grams per liter. Next question. A liter of N2O4 decomposes as N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2. That means A liters, even small a liters, at 298, 273 Kelvin and 1 atmosphere pressure. If the original volume is 20% is less than that of existing volume, then calculate the extent which the decomposition has taken place. Okay, here also you need to find the x value or alpha value. If you take the given equation, that is N2O4 n equal bit 2NO2, in this expression initial number of moles is A, and after decomposition it will be A minus X, and 2NO2 will become 2X is the number of moles, and total number of moles will become A plus X also. So what is the total moles at equilibrium? That is A plus X. And original moles, what is the original moles? Original moles is 20% is less, means 100 minus 20 by 100. Actually it is 80% only. So 0.8 is 8% of the mole at equilibrium. So this is nothing but this moles of mole at equilibrium. So original moles is A, that has got changed to 80%, means so 80 by 100 into number of moles at equilibrium is A plus X. So here when you start cross multiplying it, it is 100 is equals to 100, A is equals to 80 A plus 80X. So 80X is equals to 20A. Finally, you can say one thing, that X is equals to 0.25A. X is equals to 0.25A. So what is the percent decomposition? Percent decomposition, that is equals to X by A, that is number of moles dissociated by total number of moles taken initially into 100. The X value is 0.25 into 100 is 25. By initially we have taken A, right, 0.25 A get cancelled, and finally you will get 25% is the answer. So 25% is the answer for this question, that is the extent of dissociation. That is question number 51. Next question, that is 0.1 mole of N2O4 was sealed in a tube under atmospheric conditions at 25 degrees Celsius, and calculate the number of mole of NO2 present at equilibrium equilibrium constant Kp is given 0.14, is reached after some time. So calculate the number of moles of NO2 at equilibrium for this dissociation equation using Kp value 0.14. Usually for this type of reactions, N2O4 in equilibrium with the 2NO2 equations, when you consider the alpha as the dissociation a constant dissociation, degree of dissociation, then we have Kp expression, that is 4 alpha square into P by 1 minus alpha square. You can directly write it. And this Kp value, if you substitute in this 0.14, is equals to 4 alpha square by 1 minus alpha square, as P value is 1. Atmospheric conditions pressure is 1 only. Okay. After that, you can do cross multiplication. You will get 0.14 into 1 minus alpha square is equals to 4 alpha square. So this will become, upon simplification, it will become 4.14 alpha square, that is equals to 0.14. Then you can say what is alpha? Alpha is equals to 0.14 by 4.14 whole power 1 by 2. Its value upon simplification, you got 0.18. That is nothing but the alpha value, degree of dissociation. But initially in the question they are given there is 0.1 mole of N2O4 is taken. In that N2O4 is taken how much? Initially, that means what is NO2 condition at that time? That is 2 alpha case, 2 alpha into 0.1 case. So that if you write it, partial pressure of so number of moles of NO2, that is number of moles of NO2 only, 2 alpha into 0.1. So number of moles of NO2 is equals to 2 into alpha value we have 0.18 into 0.1. That is became equals to 0.036 as the number of moles of NO2, which is the aim of the problem. Next question. For the following equilibrium at 450 degrees Celsius and at 1 atmosphere pressure, nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide dissociates to NO2, and calculate the partial pressure of NO2 and provided that delta G F naught value of NO2 51.84, delta G F naught value of N2O4 98.29 kilojoules they are giving. Assuming that delta G naught does not change and the number of moles of N2O4 taken initially is 2. So that we'll consider later, but first the given equation if you take, that is N2O4 in equilibrium to NO2, for this the delta G naught equation for this one is 2 into delta Z naught of formation of NO2 minus delta Z naught formation of N2O4. That values from the problem, if you substitute 2 into delta GF naught, delta naught GF NO2, value is 51.84 minus delta GF naught value N2O4 is 98.29 kilojoules. Both are in same units only. So once you substituted these values in this expression, you will get 5.39 kilojoules. That can be converted into joules by multiplying with 1000. You will get 5390 joules. Okay. But according to thermodynamics, we know what is the delta G naught value. That is equals to 2.303 minus 2.303 RT log Kp. From this Kp, log Kp value we can find. After that we can find the antilog. That log Kp value will become equals to minus delta Z naught by 2.303 RT. So upon substitution of delta Z naught value minus 53.90 by 2.303 into R value usually write 8.314, and that of the temperature is also important. That is given in the question is 450 degrees. So 450 plus 275. 450 plus 273, that is 3, 2, 5 plus 2 is 723. After simplifying, you'll get this answer is 0.3894. And if you take the antilog of bit1 on all these things, you will get finally the Kp value is 0.408 after taking antilog of this value. And this indicates that Kp value we have 0.408, and this Kp value can be used to calculate the alpha. That means calculate the partial pressure of NO2. To find the partial pressure of NO2, we should know what is the degree of dissociation. So for the given equation, what is the Kp? Mathematical expression is Kp is equals to 4 alpha square by 1 minus alpha square into atmospheric pressure. It is 1, so it is into 1 is 1 only, and that Kp if you substitute in this, you will find alpha. So what is the Kp value? 0.408 is equals to 4 alpha square by 1 minus alpha square. Upon cross multiplication, you will get 4.408 alpha square, that is equals to 0.408, and this one after converting into root, then alpha will become equals to 0.408 by 4.408 whole power 1 by 2. This root value will come, alpha value upon simplification, you get 0.303, right? Yes, that means this alpha value 0.303 we got. This can be converted into the number of moles at equilibrium, but the number of moles, if you take initially, it will be 2 alpha, but initially taken 2 moles of N2O4 means it will be for 2 moles N2O4. What is the amount of NO2? The amount of NO2 is 2 times of 2 alpha is 4 alpha. So that is 4 into alpha value 0.303. You will get 1.212 mole. So 1.212 mole is the amount of this NO2. That means what is the amount of N2O4? Amount of N2O4 is, that is of N2O4 is 2 minus 2 into 0.303. That is for N2O4. Upon simplification, you will get this answer as 1.394 moles. So you have the number of moles of N2O4 and NO2 for this case. That means partial pressure can be easily calculated using that one. Therefore, here I will do what is the partial pressure. So partial pressure of NO2 is equals to number of moles of NO2 is 1.39. This value came, right? That is unit to partial pressure of NO2. So that is 4 alpha. First I will write the expression 4 alpha by 2 plus 2 alpha. 4 alpha value we have got already. That is 1.212 divided by 2 minus 2 plus alpha. No, 2 plus alpha. Yeah, 2 plus 2 alpha is 0.303. So finally, upon simplification, this one will be equals to 0.606 by 1.303. You will get 0.465 atmospheres. So this is the final answer which they have asked, partial pressure of NO2. So partial pressure of NO2 can be calculated in this step only. How 2 plus 2 alpha came is the total moles of the substance. Okay, next question. The Kp value of N2O4 reaction at equilibrium is 0.6. Value of degree of dissociation of N2O4 at 318 Kelvin and the total pressure of 10 bar will be how much? The 4 options are there. Here, you should think of the equation first, that is N2O4 N equal to 2NO2. In this equation, initially if you take 1 mole, it is 0 and dissociation is x. If you take 1 minus x, this is 2x, and ultimately what will happen is the total moles is 1 plus x only. Total moles at equilibrium, the total moles will be 1 plus x at equilibrium. So here in the question they are given they are asking the value of degree of dissociation of N2O4. So partial pressure of N2O4 will be equals to total pressure is 10 into number of moles of N2O4 is 1 minus x by total number of moles is 1 plus x. Okay, because this 10 how came means that is given in the question is total pressure is 10 bar. And using law of chemical equilibrium, what we will do is we will write the Kp value, that is Kp is equals to concentration of NO2 power 2 by concentration of N2O4, and NO2 answer we know, that is like the partial pressure of NO2 from the equation is 2x by 1 plus x. Okay, 2x by this one 2x by 1 plus x into pressure is 10. So that we will write it in this. NO2 will be 2x by 1 plus x into 10 is 20x. 20x by just a minute. That is equals 2x by 1 plus x whole square divided by this is 10 into 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Okay, all this what will happen upon simplification after substituting kp value is 0.6, then 0.6 is equals to 40 into x square by 1 minus x square. Upon simplification I'll give the x value. The x value will get 0.121. So the correct one is C option, 0.121. See the next question. Find the value of Kc in moles per liter for the reaction N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2. Kp value given 0.15 at 298 Kelvin. See in this question, the number of moles of NO2 given is 2 moles. N2O4 is 1 mole. If you consider this one, the delta N value can be easily calculated as 2 minus 1 is 1. And moreover, the temperature given is 298 Kelvin in the question. And you have a Kp Kc relation, Kc is equals to Kp divided by RT power delta N. So in such a case, what will happen? That Kp value we can directly write as 0.15, which is given in the problem. R value we know 0.082. Temperature given in the question is 298 Kelvin. Whole power delta N values we got 1. Upon simplification, this Kc value we will get 6.13 into 10 to the power of minus 3 moles per liter. So this is the Kc value for this question. Let us see the next question. That is 1 mole of NO2 and 1 mole of N2O4 are placed in a 1 liter flask. At equilibrium, 0.75 mole of N2O4 is present in the flask. Then calculate the value of K for the reaction 2NO2 gives rise to N2O4. Here what happens for the given equation, we can take the expression. The given equilibrium moles is 0.75. Initially it is 1, but it became 0.75. Minus 1 minus 0.75 is nothing but 0.25. Okay, that means that alpha is nothing but 0.25. So that is 2NO2 will become 2 alpha. For this 2NO2, it is the 2 into 0.25 is 0.5 for the nitrogen dioxide. So that is since alpha is equals to 0.25, that's why they are given 0.75. So what is the total moles? The total moles will be equals to 1 plus 0.5, that is 1.5. Okay, 1 mole of N2O4 and NO2 is 0.5. Now coming to the point, 0.5. Number of moles produced, we have 0.5, that is NO2. Number of moles at equilibrium, number of moles at equilibrium is 0.75 plus 0.5, 1.25, 1.25. Anyway, this is the total number of moles. Now we can use this one after reaching the equilibrium. Number of moles, 1 minute. Okay, initially they have taken 1 mole of NO2 and 1 mole of N2O4 and 0.75 only utilized to find the alpha, and this alpha value if you substituted in this expression, then we got 0.5 is the number of moles of NO2, and that number of moles of NO2 is said to be present at equilibrium. You got 1.5 is the total number of moles of NO2. The total value is nothing but 1.1 plus 0.5 is 1.5, that is for NO2, and the number of moles already given for N2O4 is 0.75. That's the meaning of it. So here I need to find this total moles. Now the total moles of NO2 is 1.5. For this equation, reverse equation only, you have to check the answer. That is nothing but Kp is equals to N2O4 concentration by NO2 concentration power 2. N2O4 concentration is 0.75 at equilibrium. NO2 concentration we got is 1.5 whole square, and that is equals to 0.75 divided by 1.5 into 1.5. Upon simplification, you will get 0.33 as the Kp value, K value for this expression, K value. Because 1 liter flask is, that's why we are not considering any 1 in the volume in this equations, as volume is 1. Next question. Calculate delta G0 and Kp for 2NO2 gives rise to N2O4 at 25 degrees Celsius. Calculate delta G0 Kp for the reverse reaction. And calculate delta G0 and Kp for forward reaction with different coefficients. That is NO2 gives rise to half N2O4. They have provided delta G0 F for N2O4 and delta G0 F for NO2 and R value also. So first one we will see, that is first expression. Here what they did is, they were asked to calculate delta G0 delta G naught value when we have the equation, that is 2NO2 in equilibrium N2O4. This is for this equation, temperature also given, that is 25 degrees Celsius, is nothing but 298 Kelvin only, and Kp also they are asking us to find. What is delta Z naught value? That is nothing but delta Z naught is equals to delta Z naught of formation of N2O4 minus 2 into delta Z naught formation of NO2. Delta G naught formation of N2O4, the question given is 97.82 kilojoules, okay, minus 2 into delta G naught F of NO2 given in the question is 51.3. Upon simplification, I got this answer is minus 4.78 kilojoules. It means it is minus 4780 joules, 4780 joules. But we know the expression, what is the delta Z naught expression from thermodynamics, that is delta Z naught is equals to minus 2.303 RT log Kp. So from this you can write the what is Kp value. Kp is nothing but the anti-log of the value, that is minus delta Z naught by 2.303 RT. So in this, the anti-log of delta Z naught value we got 4780 minus of minus is plus by 2.303, R value 8.314, temperature is 298. And the internal anti-log value upon simplification will be getting 0.837. This one will become equal to 6.87. The 6.87 is the Kp value for this one. So delta Z naught value calculated and Kp value also calculated for the first equation in the question. Moving into the second equation. What is the second equations given in the question? What is the second equation given in the question? Is N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2 at 25 degrees Celsius. For that one, we have to find the thing, that is delta Z naught and Kp value both. So what is the equation is? Second equation. First equation delta Z naught value, that is 2NO2. First we will write that one. Yeah. Delta Z naught value of 2NO2 gives rise to N2O4 value is we got is minus 4.78 kilojoules we got. What is the meaning of this? Nothing but delta Z naught value of the reverse reaction. Of the reverse reaction is N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2 will be positive value. So plus 4.78 kilojoules. That is the second one case. And coming to the other thing, the Kp value of this expression will be equals to 1 by Kp value. So if you assume this is the Kp dash value, and for the first equation Kp value you can write as reciprocal, that is 1 by 6.87 we got, that is 0.146. That is the second question answer. Okay. Moving on to the third question. The third question is calculate the delta Z naught value and Kp for the forward reaction written with the different coefficients. So that we will see, that is NO2 gives rise to half N2O4. That is the equation is for the third question. NO2 gives rise to half N2O4. For this, what is delta Z naught value? Delta Z naught value is equals to half of the above one will come only, that is 1 by 2 half of the delta Z naught value of the equation first we have taken, that is 2 NO2 in equilibrium N2O4, and the delta Z naught value of this equation we got is 4780 joules. If you divide with 2, you will get 2, 3, 9, 0 joules. So it is actually minus came, so that minus also will put it. This is minus 2.390 kilojoules. Now that is the delta Z naught value for this equation. Which equation? This equation. And for the same equation, we have to find the Kp value. You know, Kp value. That Kp value also can be calculated in such a way. Kp double dash I will put it. That means for the first equation, we have got the Kp value for this equation. Kp value, whatever we got, that equation Kp is 6.87. 6.87. This value Kp is 6.87 we got. So reverse equation, that too same equation only, the coefficients are changed. That means that will be Kp value power 1 by 2 will come. So Kp value for power 1 by 2 is 6.87 whole power 1 by 2. 6.87 whole power 1 by 2. I'll check it off. So Kp value we got Kp dash. Yeah, we have got the Kp value for the second equation is just a minute. So or else I will do the Kp value, which is equals to the expression NT log of delta Z naught value divided by, this is actually minus value, minus 2.303 RT. In this expression I will substitute. Any such thing is there. So NT log delta Z naught value we have 2390 joules is there, minus of minus is plus, that is divided by 2.303 into R value 8.314. Temperature in the question given is 298 Kelvin. After substituting this one, the anti-log of this entire value simplification, we get 0.418. We will get the anti-log answer 0.62. 2.62 will come, I think so. .62 will come. 2.62 is the answer. So this 2.62 is nothing but the Kp double dash. Suppose if you take Kp double dash for this one, is nothing but Kp of 1 by 2 only. That is 6.87 root only. This is 2.62. That is the answer for this question. Next question. A free energy. The free energy of formation of nitrogen oxide, nitric oxide is 78 kilojoules per mole. At the temperature of an automobile engine, 1000 Kelvin. What is the equilibrium constant for this reaction at that temperature? See, they have told the free energy of formation of nitric oxide is delta Z naught. Formation of nitric oxide is 78 kilojoules, means 78,000 joule per mole. And we know that expression for that equilibrium constant Kp is equals to anti-log of minus delta Z naught by 2.303 RT. So in this, if we substitute delta Z naught value, it will be minus 78,000 divided by 2.303. R value, as we know, that is 8.314 into temperature given the question is 1000. So upon simplification, this value anti-log of, you will get, for everything it will, before anti-log is there, anti-log of minus 4.00737. So upon opening the anti-log, the correct one will be 8.4 into 10 to the power of minus 5. So first option is the right option for this one. Next question. The delta H naught value for the reaction 2NO2 gives rise to N2O4 is minus 13.9 kilocalories at 298 Kelvin. Then calculate the value of equilibrium constant at 298 Kelvin. If the equilibrium constant at 298 Kelvin is 8.8, so 273 Kelvin temperature we have to find the equilibrium constant. They are given the equilibrium constant at 298 Kelvin is 8.8. So it looks Arrhenius expression, Van 't Hoff expression, that is temperature expression. If you check it for the two logarithmic forms, equilibrium constant is log K2 by K1 is equals to minus delta H naught by 2.303 into 1 by T2 minus 1 by T1. This is the expression. In this, log K2 value they given is 8.8 and K1 value we have to find. All that depends upon our considerations only. Suppose I am taking T1 is 298 Kelvin. 298 Kelvin T1. Kelvin, and T2 is 273 Kelvin, and K1 is 8.8. K2 I don't know, that is a question mark at 273 Kelvin. Then this expression will become log K2 minus log K1 is equals to minus delta H value they have given 13.7, so I'll write that is 900 calories divided by 2.303 R. R value when it is in calories it is 2 into 1 by T2 is 273 minus 1 by T1 293. After that, after substituting K1 value, log K1 value in the log K1, logarithmic value of 8.8 is 0.9444. We got. So log K2 will become equals to this entire simplification value this side will come 0.9274 will come the entire simplification plus log K1 value if you add to that one this is 0.9444 it will become equals to 1.8718 means what is the K2 values again it will be anti-log of 1.8718 the anti-logarithm value is 74.4 will come that is the equilibrium constant at 273 Kelvin. Next question. On mixing NO2 gas and NO gas, the following equilibria was obtained. That is NO plus NO2 gives rise to N2O4. 2NO2 gives rise to N2O4. Kp value 6.8 for this second one. First one N2O3 dinitrogen tetroxide. Trioxide value not given. So on mixing NO and NO2 we'll get N2O3, but that ratio is 1:2 for NO and NO2. The total pressure was 5.05 atmospheres given. Partial pressure of dinitrogen tetroxide was given as 1.7. Then we have two questions are there in front of us. One is the first one is partial pressure of NO at equilibrium is how much? Okay. Partial pressure of nitric oxide at equilibrium value first we will calculate by considering this all information that is nitrogen dioxide formation. Nitrogen dioxide gives N2O4. This is synthesis of nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide. So if you write the synthesis of dinitrogen tetroxide equation, that is 2 moles of nitrogen dioxide in equilibrium with nitrogen tetroxide, dinitrogen tetroxide. For this they are given the Kp value is 6.8 atmosphere inverse. But what is the Kp expression is partial pressure of N2O4 divided by partial pressure of NO2 power 2. Partial pressure of N2O4 in the question they given is 1.7 and that of NO2 we don't know. That is partial pressure of NO2 whole square is Kp value given is 6.8. So partial pressure of NO2 power 2 is 1.7 by is how much? That is 1.7 by 1.7. So I will give that one. So partial pressure of NO2 square is 1.7 by 6.8 atmospheres inverse. So it will be 0.25 atmospheres square. That is partial pressure of NO2 square. Then partial pressure of NO2 will be root value of this one, that is 0.25 atmosphere square whole power 1 by 2. It will be 0.5 atmospheres. Okay. That is about partial pressure of NO2. So partial pressure of NO2 value only we have calculated in that step. But coming to the Kp value, we have calculated the second value, that is we have calculated the second information answer till now. And first information, first equation is partial pressure of NO at equilibrium. So we have to find partial pressure of NO at equilibrium. Let us see first equation, that is NO plus NO2 gas in equilibrium with N2O3. In this, pressure in the beginning is P. This is for NO2 is 2P. Is 2P and N2O3 is 0. Okay. Because the ratio of N1 and NO2 given in the question is 1:2 ratio for this one. That's why we have taken 2P. Then if you take degree of dissociation is X, then P minus X, it will be 2P minus X minus 2P minus X, and N2O3 is X. Okay. So this will be 2P minus X minus 3.4 will come. So X value we have got is 1.7. So here 2P minus X minus 2 into 0.17 will come, as partial pressure of NO2 is 0.17 we have calculated, and this X is the degree of dissociation, and in this if you take the partial pressure of NO2, pressure of NO2 already calculated is equals to 0.5 earlier. So from this 3.4 atmospheres of NO2 is there, that is used in the equilibrium, and 2P minus X minus 3.4, that is 2P minus X minus 3.4 will be equals to 0.5 we have written, which is obtained earlier. That means what is the total pressure? What is the total pressure? That is equals to partial pressure of NO, partial pressure of NO2, partial pressure of N2O3 plus partial pressure of N2O4. Then total pressure we have got the answer, that is equals to 5.05 is equals to PNO is 1 minus X, that is nothing but P minus X, plus PNO2 is 0.5 plus X, N2O3 is X, plus N2O4 is 1.7. N2O4 is 1.7. That is we know 2P minus X minus 3.4 is 0.5. From that we can find X. Okay. So this is upon simplification we will get P is equals to 5.05 minus 2.2, that is equals to 2.85 atmospheres. 2.85 atmospheres. But we know that what is the 2P minus x minus 3.4, that is equals to 0.5. So already we have calculated this information, that is 2 into total pressure we have got is 2.85. Total pressure is 2.85, already we have calculated, minus x minus 3.4, that is equals to 0.5. And this one upon simplification we got the x value equals to 1.8, that is approximately, that is the partial pressure of N2O3, partial pressure of N2O3. Therefore partial pressure of NO will be P minus X, that is 2.85 minus the X value we have got, it is 1.8. 1.05 atmospheres we got, that's nitric oxide. Okay, therefore Kp for the reaction, what is the reaction? NO plus NO2 in equilibrate N2O3 will be Kp is equals to partial pressure of N2O3, that is 1.8 divided by partial pressure of NO, that is 1.05 into partial pressure of NO2, that is 0.5. And this one upon simplification you got 3.43 atmosphere inverse. So this is the answer. So here there are several steps are there. In this first we have calculated the Kp value for the first reaction, and that value is 3.43 we have got. Okay, this is the answer for this question. So calculate the Kp value for the reaction. We calculate the Kp value for this reaction is 3.43 atmosphere inverse, and the partial pressure of nitric oxide, partial pressure of nitric oxide we have calculated as per this one is 1.05 atmospheres. These are the answers for these two questions. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for this session. Hope you understand. We'll see in the next session. Thank you.